Laura Carno with I Am Created Equal is with us on the program. Laura, are you an unofficial part of the Bite Me Coalition?
I've just heard of it 2 seconds ago, and I love it already.
Listen, first of all, sincere condolences about everything that is going on in your state of Colorado right now.
Yes, formerly known as Free America, we are looking much like California today.
It is. I saw some speculation from gun owners in Colorado over the weekend after KUSA ran the story highlighting the problems with the magazine ban, the problems that went far beyond even what the gun control advocates were saying this magazine ban would do. And I saw people saying, well, look, there's no way that Governor Hickenlooper can sign the law now. I mean, the media's talked about this. There's just no way. And Governor Hickenlooper didn't even really discuss it. He basically just went ahead and signed the law anyway.
Right. There was a lot of speculation after that news story, and this is a network establishment news program.
Right.
And there was a lot of speculation that he wouldn't sign them, and it was an interesting emotional day because we had also just had the head of our Department of Corrections shot in his home on the same day, who Governor Hickenlooper recruited from Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was there was tremendous emotion. Not that everybody was connecting those two, but some were. But it was, that thing happened. He signed the bills. He had a press conference, and conservatives just put their nose to the grindstone and went on with Plan B.
Yeah, and Plan B involves, litigation, challenging these new laws, but also, really, I think this next election cycle, Laura, in Colorado sounds like it is going to be like nothing this state has ever seen.
Yeah, that's the hope. So we've got these lawsuits. There are a few recalls going on in different parts of the state, and some discussion of ballot measures to repeal these laws. But certainly 2014, I think, is going to be the rise of the pro-freedom voter who maybe didn't think it was going to be all that bad. After all, it's Colorado. How bad can our legislators be? And now we've really seen how bad they are. They've been really despicable.
Well, that's the thing. There is having grown up in Oklahoma, having family in Colorado, there's always been a left in Colorado, but I think it has largely been a somewhat more libertarian left than the nanny state left of Mayor Bloomberg. And so you're right. I hope that there are I hope that there are some disappointed progressives and some disappointed liberals in the state of Colorado who are wondering, well, this wasn't my brand of politics. This isn't my. I'm part of the Leave Me Alone coalition. How did the nanny state end up popping up here in Colorado?
Right, and this is the same state that passed marijuana legalization in November.
Right.
Sort of on the basis of leave me alone, and then we said, however, we are going to restrict your ability to have certain sorts of firearms and magazines and so forth. So interesting look at not being intellectually honest.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, now, Laura, before we let you go, I want to share your commercial with folks once again, and let's talk a little bit more about I Am Created Equal.
Sure, and I appreciate being on last week. You're very popular worldwide, Cam, and I heard from a lot of folks, and it was very encouraging that our message isn't just a women's message, isn't just a gun message, but people around the world are looking to the United States and saying, please don't do what my country did. And so anyways, the ad that you're talking about called Don't You Dare has been running in Colorado just to bring awareness to this is a women's issue as much as anything, that anytime you pass gun legislation, you hurt women more than men. And for the other side of the aisle in November or in last year's election to be saying that it was Republicans launching this war on women is just not accurate, and they won't take the woman's view into account here.
Absolutely. All right, Laura, let's listen to your ad here.
Politicians are not kings. Let me say that again. Politicians are not kings. They're not superior to citizens, and their job is not to tell us the food we can eat, the soda we can buy, or how we should best defend ourselves. Who's to tell me how many bullets are enough to defend me during a rape? 1 bullet? 5 bullets? 10 bullets? How about as many as I need to stop the rape? These politicians, these bureaucrats, need to be reminded that we're all free to make our own decisions. We all have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And you know, if guns aren't right for you, don't own one. But don't you dare tell me how to best defend myself. I'm Laura Carno, an ordinary Colorado citizen who believes in the Constitution. Join me at IamCreatedEqual.com. That's IamCreatedEqual.com. This message paid for by IamCreatedEqual.com.
So, Laura, again, it sounds like you're getting attention, as you say, from all around the world. Is your message resonating in the state of Colorado itself?
Absolutely, and I've definitely gotten local media coverage of this too. It's interesting because I think that tone qualifies me for my membership in the Bite Me Coalition.
I think that you're right.
Yes, and I'm also getting some attention on the other side, and I think that when people are attacking you, it means you're doing something right. So I'm not deterred, but there definitely are attacks coming from the other side that I just want to kill children and arm people who are crazy and mentally ill, and it's very sad. We have facts on our side, and the other side just has sad stories and speculation of things that just aren't accurate. So it's important to get the facts out there.
You know, I'm curious, Laura, did you think that was how it was going to be when you went into this and started getting active, or did you think maybe it is possible we can have a conversation and, if I can just talk to these people one-on-one, we can work things out?
Yeah, it's a good question. I've run political campaigns before, so I know that there is the other side, and you can predict that to the extent you can. What I wasn't prepared for was the level, the depth of interest in people all around the country in the message, not just the gun message, but how we're saying this. Politicians are not kings, and that's not something that is just a gun message. It's who are they to tell me what size soda to drink, and why is the government talking to me about birth control? I'm a grown-up. Leave me alone. It's all sorts of things. So that's been probably the best blessing of this entire journey, is the I am created equal message, which means I, the citizen, am created equal to you, the government official. That message is really, really resonating, and I'm really encouraged by that.
Absolutely. Well, listen, Laura, thank you so much for your time, and we're going to keep fighting, and in the state of Colorado, I know you will keep fighting as well.
Yep, absolutely. Stay in touch, Cam.
All right. Thank you. Laura Carno with I'm Created Equal.